What up, y'all? It's Sol.Luna, and I'm with Jim with Cross the Street. Let's go.
What is good? I'm here tonight with
yo?
Sol.Luna. Good to see you, my friends. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
You doing okay?
Doing all right. I'm getting better and healing.
You feeling better? Good. I just, the 2 minutes we've had to chop it up before, first thing I said to him, I'm glad to see you walking around, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was down for a little while, like 3 weeks. I wasn't able to really do much. But, you know, now I'm back at it. Just got my car back today, too. So now I'm pushing it again. Yep, I was out shopping and everything. So I'm good.
The dreaded car.
Yeah.
That damn thing. I know your range of mobility is pretty poor right now. I'm an old dude. I got you a little loofah there to do a little reaching around.
Let's go.
There's a little facial mask in there for you too. You can
appreciate it, bro.
R&R with that later. I'll drop this in the car for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No, it's great having you. Did you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, man, it was great. Kids are spoiled. I spoiled the hell out of my kids this year.
That always feels good when you can do
Feels
that.
Great. Feels so good. Just seeing my son open all his toys, he was so excited.
I remember when I was little enough, did they wake you up at like 5 a.m. to open the presents?
Nah, they let me sleep.
They let you sleep?
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, I'm glad you had a good holiday there. I noticed, you did post a bunch of photos, of course, of your kids throughout the holiday. Yeah. So I think everybody knows, probably is familiar with what happened to you there on December 3rd. So, if you can take anything negative or positive out of something bad, that was cool that you got to spend some more time with your
most definitely.
Kids, so. Speaking of December 3rd, so why don't you just walk us through it, man? Give us your side of the story here.
It's good to have conversations like this because there's been a lot of speculation. So to clear things up, this happened not at my event, but this happened at the bar next door. So I had my event, my pajama party going on, and I usually go to my car to get little smoke breaks in. I was about to perform, literally, so I was getting my last smoke break in before I performed. And as I'm walking by the bar, it just so happened that somebody was trying to shoot inside of the bar from outside. And I seen everybody running, but for me, like, we're so close to New Year's, I thought it was fireworks. It was so much smoke and so much going on. I stood there for a minute. I'm looking around because I don't see anybody shooting anything. And that's when I noticed I had gotten hit, but it felt like someone bumped me in the shoulder. And it still didn't register in my mind that there was shooting going on. So I'm standing there, I'm like, what is going on? With my shoulder all shot. And because I swear, it literally felt like someone just like bumped into me trying to run past me. So I'm looking around and then I see the glass start shattering. So let's say I'm like right here at this door. They were shooting like at this panel. So I see the glass shattering and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a shooting. I turn around to go this way, and that's when I got hit in the back of the leg. And then I open the door, run inside real quick, lay on the ground, and I'm feeling myself, and I'm like, did I get hit? And then I go like this on my arm, and I look at my hand, and then my hand is just full of blood. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I got shot. And the cops literally, it was like, it felt to me like 30 seconds they came in there, and they, secured the situation. But it's just crazy, like, anything can happen. Like, this was a huge eye-opener to me that, like, you could be in the wrong place and wrong time and it could just be over for you. But it's just crazy. Like, I've cheated death so many times and I felt like this was such a close call. Like a dozen shots all just flinging right past me. It's crazy that I'm still here, and I definitely feel like I have some type of purpose. Like, God wants me here to do something. So I'm super appreciative to still be alive. And man, it's crazy just reliving that moment. This is the first time I've actually had to like retell the whole story for a long time. So it's like,
well, I'm really glad that we got a chance to do this. I think the show that's kind of here in town that I'm doing is very Portland related, and you've been talked about a lot, of course, prior to this. And man, I'm once again, so I'm super glad to see you're doing okay, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I really mean that a lot.
Appreciate it.
I saw that you've stepped up some things even. You've mentioned that you're going to add security to your events to ensure, again, this had nothing to do with your event.
Yeah, but it's still an eye-opener that it could happen. So, like, I mean, I've always been really on top of security, but now, like, I'm getting to, like, for New Year's, I'm having patrol cars, I'm having extra security, making sure everybody's armed. making sure my people all have like security, or not security, but bulletproof vests on, including myself, making sure everybody in my team, is, secured in all types of ways. So, and it's really about the fans too, because it just would be ridiculous if something were to happen to, one of my fans or something that would just kill me, you know what I mean? So, like, it's really just the safety, like, is a huge thing, especially with, with how things are going right now in Portland. Like, it's definitely a good thing to step up the measures for sure.
In all the events that I've been to of yours, which is several at this point, you've always had great security already. So to step it up any further from there, that's very big of you to take care of your fans like that.
Definitely,
so thank you.
Definitely, for sure.
Sol.Lunaverse.
Oh,
Bro.
man, yeah, that shit was fire. I can't even lie.
Man?
Like, if it was somebody else, I'd still be slapping that shit like all the time. Like, I went all out for that. So, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you definitely check that out. Lunaverse. It's, we just surpassed over 100,000 streams. It's been out like a month. I expected it to do a little more than that, but the whole shooting thing happened in the midst of everything, so I wasn't able to really push it as much. But it's still going up there. It's still doing pretty good.
No, that's dope. Yeah, the Lunaverse project, your fans really showed their love, not only for the project, but then, of course, with your rehabilitation. I have never seen an outpouring like that from people all over the globe, my friend.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy. Like, I was getting calls from people in, like, Minnesota and like, I swear it was like someone from like Italy or something. Like, it was on the news everywhere. Like, everybody was like hitting me up. I just saw you on the news. What's going on? Like, I can't believe it. Like, got national media attention like that. Like, that's
got
crazy.
A lot of attention, man. It was big news here in town, I gotta see the video though. The Problems video with 24 Hour, and is it Seville? Is that how he says it? Savvy. All right.
Yeah, my boy.
That's a good project,
bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. We've had that in the vault for a minute. We were just waiting for the album to drop. When 24 Hours came to town, he actually hit me up, or I hit him up first, and then he didn't reply, so I like unsent my message because I didn't want to look like no weirdo. And then like 2 days later, he hit me up and he was like, "Yo, I've been hearing about you, yada yada yada. Tap in." So, and then after that, he like messaged me, or he commented on like 3 of my posts and was like, check your DMs. Wow. So I hit him up and we were able to make something work. Literally the last day, he had to delay his flight for everything to end up working out with the video and everything.
That was dope. DeAndre Collins took that one up. He did a great job on it.
Oh yeah.
Was that down there at the old mansion too?
Yeah, the where we used to throw the mansion parties, the pool parties. Yeah.
So the New Year's Eve celebration's coming up. You got a big bill on that one, or is it just going to be you again? And
it's going to be me and 3 a.m. so far. There might be another person. I try to keep my events not having too many people on it. Kind of kills the vibe a little bit. Sure. But so far it's me, 3 a.m. I don't know for sure if Savvy wants to perform on me. He doesn't really like performing like that. Okay. But it's going to be pretty lit regardless. It's already sold out. Like we have sold so many tickets. This was the most tickets I've sold at any event. So. Super dope.
I got a little good news for the show. Champagne James and Rush One extended their hand and helped me out. We started the Across the Street concert series.
That's going to be tight.
So pretty excited about that. Shouts out to those guys. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll have to get you on one of those bills one of these times. It should be a semi-frequent event, it sounds like. So what are you going to do moving forward, my friend? I know you're going to... They give you a time frame on the... So
they're talking about another 4 weeks until I can take my my sling off.
Okay.
I can move my arm a little bit. Like, I'm able to like move the bottom of my arm. I can lift it up like a little bit. But they're talking about another 4 weeks until I can take the sling off. And then I start, what is it?
Physical therapy?
Yeah, I start physical therapy whenever. They already gave me the paper to start that. I just got to find a clinic nearby to be able to start that. But they say they're like backed up or whatever. But once I start physical therapy, I'll be able to start moving my arm a whole lot more. So
yeah, let's hope you get that mobility back. That's really the...
Definitely.
Past guest Boski Rock had shoulder surgery not too long ago from an accident, so maybe he could help you out with some tips.
Yeah, most definitely. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to be stuck without my arm forever. Like, I feel like I'm going to just be a one-arm man.
You've been staying pretty active online for only having one hand.
Yeah. It's kind of hard, though.
Anything good come out of this? I mean...
Yeah, honestly, like, that's something I did want to mention was...
Sure.
Like, I try to see the good in things. And this definitely gave me, like, more of a outlook for, like, anything can happen anytime, so just always be prepared. Like I was rolling around without my strap for so long. Like it got stolen from my car. I had a beautiful 9mm, and it just got stolen. So like for like 6 months, I was just walking around like with no gun. And this definitely just made me realize, like, no, always got to have it on me, 100%. Not only that, but I lost all the fucking weight that I wanted to lose. I was getting a little chunky there for a minute, but the pills made me not want to eat. So I was able to get my, what is it? I can't think right now. I'm getting distracted by these people over here.
There's some weirdos around, but...
Trying to walk away from over here real quick. But, yeah, I lost a whole lot of weight during this whole thing, so that's something I'm thankful for. And, man, just like appreciating life more, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting as angry about things anymore. I'm just like super thankful to still be here. So like inconveniences aren't as, you know, detrimental to my, you know, career or anything. Like, and it didn't slow me down from anything. Like, I'm still back in the studio.
You're about to have a show on the 31st.
Yeah, I'm about to perform tomorrow. I already planned my music video. Like, it didn't slow me down, really. So, I mean, the only thing is just getting my arm back. And as soon as I get my arm back, like, I'm back in the gym. I'm about to get buff. I've been putting that shit off my whole life. I've always wanted to be buff, but I just, like, never really dedicated my time to it. So I'm like, okay, God, if you give me my arm back, I promise you I'm going to dedicate all of my time to just making sure that I get all of my, all my fucking checks crossed. Like, there's so much that I want to do in life, and this made me know that, like, it could end at any moment. I need to just start doing it now.
My dad used to speak of bar stool dreaming, he called it. Always talking about what you're going to do,
yes.
never what you're doing.
Literally.
Yeah, no more of that shit, right?
Most definitely.
Well, that's cool. So the New Year's event, that's going to go down. Lunaverse is out. You got a couple new videos that just popped out there. Looks like one about a month ago. You got those both dropped. Back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
So now that Lunaverse is done, you were already moved on to the next project, right?
Yep. I have a song dropping in like a couple weeks. I'm not 100% sure the date, but it's going to drop sometime like mid-January or early February.
New stuff.
Yeah.
On top of the Sol.Luna or the Lunaverse project. Wow.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
My man's.
Yes, sir.
Did you get a chance to do any community outreach at all? I know a lot of people were trying. I know you didn't have the best opportunity for any of that. You probably got a lot of community outreach the other way, right?
Yeah. I really wanted to do some type of like how I did for Thanksgiving. Like, I gave back a whole bunch of turkeys and stuff. Like, I wanted to do something for Christmas, but like this put a huge dent in my pocket. I've spent like $5,000 on just random dumb shit. Like, my car got towed that night. My key fell out of my pocket, so I had to get a whole new key. And then my phone, had to buy a new phone. And then, like, this whole thing has put a crazy dent in my pocket.
Let's go back to that car again. So, you know how much I love this car of yours. That damn car has costed you how? The fuck? Yo, another $500 on the toe?
Bro. It's a curse. I swear. And then not only that, but once I got my key, I had to fucking, I had to charge my battery because my battery was dead. Fucking crazy. Like, this car is just,
Well, way to fight through it all, my friend. Super proud of you. You know, I keep getting the question around town. People always ask me, you know, who's the most poppin' artist there is, and I keep saying the same thing. I said, I don't know who's the most poppin', but I know who can sell a shit ton of tickets. So if that equals poppin', then it's you.
Appreciate that for sure.
Multiple times I've seen lines of, you know, that long, seriously.
Yeah.
Like that long for people to come see you. So let's hope the New Year's show works out the same.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to give us any special love or some shout outs or some words of encouragement on the way out here? Anything you want to get off your chest before we take off?
Man, I want to give a shout out to everybody that stood in my corner and supported me through all of this. And, you know, shout out to the fans for understanding that, like, this had nothing to do with my event, and people are, you know, super adamant about continuing to come. Like, that was one of my biggest fears, was like, is this gonna mess up my career? Because this is how I make my income. So I was super nervous about that, but like, just seeing the ticket sales going crazy, like, I'm super appreciative about that. Shout out to everybody that, you know, donated to the GoFundMe and helped me get through this. That helped out a whole lot. And man, just you gotta stay dangerous out here. Like if you're gonna be in Portland, you gotta just like it's getting really crazy out here. Like we really gotta look out for each other. We gotta have each other's backs for real.
Can't thank you enough for your time, my friend. Again, super proud to see you standing upright right now, man.
Appreciate it.
You've been through a whole bunch of whirlwind of shit since it seems like I've known you, man.
Man, for
you're
real.
You're like a superhero.
I appreciate it, bro.
Any plans for the rest of the evening?
I'm about to nap. I got so much to do tomorrow.
Got a lot to do. Yeah, you gotta get ready for the show. What time does that start for you?
It starts at 8:30, but I gotta be there at 7 to set up. And not before that, I gotta get all, like, I still have so much to get. I gotta get the waters and the sodas. And,
I saw all the liquor you had ready tonight, too.
Man, we got like 70 bottles.
Man.
We're going crazy.
Man. Well, best wishes on it tomorrow. Happy New Year. I know it's not quite here yet, but get better, man. Get strong again, Soul. If there's anything I can do for you in the future, you just let me know.
Appreciate it, bro.
And for everybody out there watching the show, tap in with my man Soul. I'll leave his links below. Spotify, we can get him out there. Make sure you stream his music.
Definitely, let's go.
We'll get those YouTube links down there for you to check out. But yeah, continue the grind, my friend. Great to see you,
man. Thank
Cheers.
you so much.